So I'm going to introduce you to a couple of ideas for bringing a little bit of geek culture into your play therapy practices with two specific interventions for today. So I wanted to start with anime and feelings charts. So feelings charts are a staple in play therapist offices and child and family therapist offices, that anywhere you go for clinicians who are working with kids, they often have feelings charts on the walls that are a visual representation of different emotional experiences with, animated faces. It can be photographs of actual children's faces. I love to take a feelings chart and to combine that with anime characters. So one of, I think, the most wonderful aspects of anime is how incredibly exaggerated the emotional experiences of characters can be. That especially in genres of anime that are intended, whose target audiences are kids, that the characters tend to be have very big emotions. And when those emotions happen, it is not subtle. It's beautifully expressive and big in a way that is really easy to recognize and understand. So for many kids who are developing their emotional intelligence or their emotional vocabulary, these characters can really facilitate their understanding of these different emotional experiences. And one of my favorites is Naruto. So Naruto is one of those animes that is targeted towards the younger age groups and includes lots of fantastic characters, but I am a big sucker for the main character of Naruto. And, as you can see here on this slide, I took, actually in conjunction with one of my kids, had them help me and one of my biological children, not one of my clients. I use my kiddos as my guinea pigs on trying out some of these different interventions. And my son absolutely loves Naruto. And my son actually is diagnosed with a developmental disability and an intellectual disability, which sometimes makes identifying and articulating his emotional experiences kind of hard for him. So having a visual representation is so helpful for facilitating his ability to share his experience in any given moment. So he and I worked together to brainstorm. Let's brainstorm a list of feelings that you experience from time to time. And once we did that, we chose, well, what show should we choose? Now, Danny, my son, loves Naruto, so we went with Naruto. And then together explored different images online, and he got to pick and pull the image that meant the most to him for a specific feeling and put it on his feelings chart, so that when he's, if he's feeling scared and he doesn't have the word to be able to articulate it, that he can put his, he'll point to, this is how I'm feeling right now, feeling scared. And now we have this shared understanding and language and visual representation of what that means for him. It facilitates his communication and it supports my understanding so that I can support him more effectively. So this is a wonderful way to help kids to do that. We get their buy-in on exploring some of this content that can be tricky because emotions can feel hard to discuss and explore, by pulling in a character that they're passionate about or interested in, bringing in their passions into the therapy room can help to make some of this stuff feel quite not so scary and a little more fun to explore. One of the other things I really love about particularly anime representations of feelings is that then we can use this for like, hey, let's practice what some of these things might look like, or explore like, oh, what happened in this story right here? And like, oh, well, look at his face, it's so mad. And that can really support the development of an emotional vocabulary and an understanding of the thoughts and feelings of other people and ourselves.